Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be planning out week 3 of December 2018 in regards to our budget and what our spending plan is for the upcoming week. So if you are new to my channel, my husband and I are currently budgeting on a weekly basis. We do this because we are paid on a weekly basis, so to us it makes sense for the paycheck to come in on a Friday and then to look at the week ahead, the money we have in our account plus the paycheck and where that money is all going to go in the upcoming week. We've been budgeting weekly now for quite some time. We are considering changing things up a little bit and solely using my husband's income for sinking funds, cash envelopes, and gas. And then using my income for all of the actual bills and debt payments, which would essentially mean that we'd be more on like a bi-weekly budget plan because we would be budgeting for 2 weeks at a time, especially when it comes to like groceries and gas and all of that. We still have not entirely decided what we are going to do, if we're going to stick with the weekly budget or if we're going to do bi-weekly. So I will definitely let you guys know. We still have a lot of like just numbers to crunch and things like that. So this is, by the way, an Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner. I do have it linked down below. It is the perfect planner for our family for budgeting. It just takes care of all of our needs. It's got the, month overview where we do our tracking of our expenses and transactions. And then we've got our weekly check-in page, which I just posted my week 2 check-in yesterday, so definitely check that out if you have not already done so. I've got my overall monthly budget here, and then this is where I do my weekly budgets. So let's go ahead and get started with week 3's budget. And I'm going to be using this Always a Reason in Season to Celebrate designer sticker book. This is the monthly collection edition 3. So it's technically 2018's version, I believe. And I'm really just going to use one of these little circles up here. Let's see, I'm going to use the red one next. And I just do that to kind of mark the week. So just put that guy right up here. And I do know we have quite a lot going on this week. It is the week of Christmas. So we've got a little bit more Christmas shopping to do and things like that. Okay, so we're week 3. Which is going to be December 21st through the 27th. And what I like to start off with is just writing down all of our expenses. So I'll do that right here. And as far as the week 3 expenses are concerned, we've got our January mortgage, and we do pay our next month's mortgage with the previous month's income. So our mortgage for January will be fully paid by the end of this month using this month's income. We like to be a month ahead on it in that way. So that way it's always just, for sure paid on time and everything. And then I've got Banner life insurance. We've got T-Mobile cell phones. We've got APS electricity, Hulu live TV. And who, by the way, is just as anxious as I am for This Is Us to come back. I am like on the edge of my seat. When is it coming back? I seriously cannot wait. And then we've got grocery. We are replenishing some money in our gas fund. And for more information on why that is, you can check out the week 2 results video I posted yesterday. Essentially, we did some overspending. And by we, I mean really just myself. It was not a good week for me. Not my best look, but human beings, we make mistakes, live and learn. I'm definitely going to be really working hard to hone in on my impulse spending. I have an issue with thinking I need something and I need it now versus like waiting. So my first challenge is going to be waiting to purchase the March kits, the new releases from Planner Kate. I'm really excited. They release on the 28th of this month, but I am waiting until my personal spending money builds up enough to where I can go deposit cash and pay it then, instead of like borrowing from myself, which is the horrible habit I've been in, or borrowing from gas and then being like, well, I'll just pay it back with my personal money later. That just, you know, sets you up for trouble. So, okay, so our car registration, and then Christmas, replenishing our buffer. We do keep a $100 buffer in our checking account at all times, just to make sure if any transactions come through, like our electricity ends up being more than what we expected, or we get charged something that we just forgot about or didn't expect, like there's a little cushion in there to take care of that. Eventually this buffer will be more than $100. We're just kind of keeping it at a minimum for now. In my ideal world, we will be a full month ahead with our cushion. Like I want to pay all of next month's bills outside of the mortgage, like, because we're currently doing the mortgage. So all of the rest of everything, including like cash envelopes with like this month's income. Like I would love to be an entire month ahead. I am going to create a video on the strategy behind that, how to get a full month ahead, actually 3 different ways to do it. So definitely stay tuned for that. That will be coming pretty soon, probably in the next couple weeks or next month or so. Okay, and then Kalani is my friend's 1-year-old daughter. We're going to her birthday party tomorrow, so I need to pick up a gift for her. Talk about procrastinating, but that's okay. And I told my daughter she could pick out the gift. Oh, and we need to actually put unbudgeted and total. And then we'll draw a line. And what I like to capture in my weekly budget is just like our true spending for the week. And so I did break out the cash categories, and as you can see, it takes up a really good chunk of the page. So this is the problem I'm running into with the weekly budgets, is I just don't really have enough room, but I'm coming up with ways to remedy that. The bi-weekly budget is kind of an idea. It's one of the ideas I have for kind of fixing that, but we shall see. I love the saying, like, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And this does work for us. I'm just kind of running into like little nitpicky issues of not having the space and everything. So then we're gonna put our budget for each expense and the actual amount we end up spending, and then the over and under. Okay, and let's put a line under here. And we'll put a line under here. Okay. Now, as far as the due dates are concerned, obviously this is going to be due on the 1st of January. Our life insurance is due on the 23rd. T-Mobile is due on the 25th. APS is also due on the 25th. Hulu Live is due on the 26th. Grocery will be coming out today. Gas will be transferred, well, yesterday when you guys are watching this, so I'm filming this Friday night. Family Fun came out cash today. Car registration I plan to do on paycheck day. Same with Christmas, same with buffer, and same with Kalani. and then we don't have a due date for unbudgeted. And we don't have a budget for unbudgeted. So with the January mortgage, we're planning to put $690.84 out of this paycheck towards the January mortgage. And then we'll use our last paycheck of December to pay the rest of it. So on the 28th of December, we'll be able to pay our January mortgage. That's kind of the thought behind that. Banner life insurance is $22.22. T-Mobile is $130. APS is $175. Hopefully that goes down soon. We kind of cranked the AC a little bit too much during the summer. I think we made it too cool. We like ventured into the 75, 76 realm, and in Arizona, that's like asking for a higher electricity bill. We should have really kept it at like 78, 79. So now we are paying for that, unfortunately. $47.82 for Hulu Live. Grocery, we're doing 100. Gas is $81.45. Family fun, we're just doing 30. That primarily gets used for, my husband and I like to get sushi on Thursdays, so that's probably where that will go. Car registration, $121.22. Christmas is $175. Now for Christmas, 60 of this is going to my husband as his Christmas money. I completely forgot that he already got a video game for himself, so we were giving ourselves, when I said like forego Christmas, we're not like not doing Christmas at all. We're just not getting gifts for each other because we know like I always overspend. Like if I'm getting my husband Christmas gifts, I end up overspending, and he does the same for me. So we just decided this year we're just going to each have $100 cash that we're getting on top of our pocket money, and that's our Christmas for each other. Not very romantic or anything like that, but it works for us. And then 15 of that is for me that I still technically have for Christmas spending. And then 100 is for my daughter's, 80 is for my daughter's stocking, and 20 is for gifts that we're doing for her cousins. So, and then buffer is 100. And for her stocking, by the way, I think we are just getting LOL dolls and like some M&Ms because that is all she wants, which I'm sure she's going to be thrilled about. Okay, and then Kalani, we're doing 20. And I'm excited to go shopping for Kalani's birthday gift. I told Maddie she could pick it out, and I told Maddie, I was like, oh, she's turning a year old, and I was like, oh, she's a baby, and I said, yeah, and she was like, she should have baby toys, and I said, yeah, will you help me pick one out? And she said, yeah, and she's so excited. So we're gonna go shopping for Kalani's gift tomorrow, which will be really fun. And her birthday party is tomorrow too, so talk about cutting it close, but you know, we've had a busy week this past week with going up to Williams and going on the Polar Express. I posted my vlog for that a couple days ago. We had just the best time. It was so much fun. Okay, plus 175, plus 100, plus 20. So our total budget for week 3 is $1,693.55. And that is seriously how easy this is. So I just make this little table once a week, and like I said, as you can see, it takes up the majority of the page, so I don't think I'm gonna have space for my weekly budgets here unless I like really just dedicate this whole page to weekly budgets. Now this is the page that falls right before, let me zoom you guys out a little bit. It falls right before the month begins. One idea I have is to stick with the weekly budget, but do the week check-in, the monthly budget, sinking funds, a transaction log for the sinking funds, and then do my weekly budgets in the back. and maybe on the page before the month do either variable income or like debt payments for the month. I don't know. So still thinking about it, still pondering, still have no idea what I want to do, which is driving me so crazy because I am a consistency freak. Like, I like to pick something and stick with it for a while. And then unless I find it's like not working, then I switch gears. I shouldn't even say that. I change my mind all of the time. My budget is constantly evolving. But for 2019, I would really like to pick something that I can really stick to and be very consistent with. So I'm kind of getting a little bit perfectionist about it, which when I go down that rabbit hole, it is not a good time. So I just really need to kind of play around in my Erin Condren notebooks and like figure out. The nice thing about her notebooks is that they're the same size. Like, here's my rough budget, and this is dot grid, but I have a line page, and the nice thing is it's the same size, and this little line happens to fall like right when my little thing starts there, if you can see that. I don't know if you can or not, but so I can really do some good rough drafts in my notebooks, and that's kind of what I need to do. I still really love the idea of dedicating one source of income, like giving that a purpose, and then another source of income and purpose. I feel like that simplifies it a little bit more, but I just don't know what that looks like down on paper yet. So if you guys have any suggestions or ideas, please share them with me. I would love to hear it because my husband's getting sick of me talking about it. Bless his heart. He's very patient with me, but you know, he can only take so much, and I tend to go round and round and round with things a little bit. And yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions or anything, definitely let me know. But that is it for my week 3 budget, you guys. I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and let me know if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button as well to catch all of my future videos. And all of the products that you've seen here today, everything I use for my budget, is linked in the description box down below as well, along with a $10 off coupon that you can use for your Erin Condren order. So that's always awesome. And if you have an existing account, little hack, just have a new email address. Use your work email address, use your husband's email address. You know, ask your grandma if she's ever going to order from EC, and if not, use her email address. You know, save some money, because why not, right? So so yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I will be posting my cash envelopes video tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Bye!